I was just telling Lara, new highway patrol starts tonight
Ooh.
at 8:30.
Love watching people getting in trouble.
Oh, me too. That's what we love. We love it too.
Teaches me what to do.
It teaches Lara what not to do when she's out on the road.
Oh, okay.
Not that she's got a car yet, but still, all this.
Yeah,
all
well,
this.
don't
But,
be a
you know.
fool is basically the general.
Oh God, that wasn't not last night before. I think you might have been in bed saying, "Oh, we had sirens all going around our place, and they were all on my estate." So there was about 6 ambulances.
No, there was 4 ambos, about 6 cop cars.
Yeah, 6 cop cars, 4 ambulance. Apparently,
that was without a mic unit out in Talbana.
And that was without a Mikey unit out on in my site, in my street. And some guy decided to run over a teenager on a motorbike. They got the teenager out, and then the teenagers attacked the guy that ran over him.
I think I'd be pretty peed off too if I was suddenly run over by something. Yeah.
So our estate's never without drama on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have filmed it. Highway patrol car was sitting up on the corner near my place, not even in the middle.
They
obviously didn't want to be involved.
It's not on the highway. I don't want to be involved.
No. So, but that would have been all Broadmeadows police station gone.
Oh, dear.
Because there's not many police over it. Well, you call for them and it's like 5 hours later before one even turns up. And even when it does turn up, it's not from Broadmeadows, it's from a different police station. So, but mind you, we are surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Maybe I should become a copper.
Well, why don't you become a copper? You'll earn more money. You'll earn money, and then you can bash the
yeah, then you can put your uniform on.
You place and you can drive their car now.
I'm going to look in the plot.
I don't see why you don't.
Can P-plates drive cop cars? That'd be interesting. Yeah. Can you imagine seeing a cop car with the L's on or the P's
Yeah, well, if you see it
on.
Well, I can't see why they can't since she's a P-plater.
You know what? If you see P-plates on there, guess it's me. Maybe.
Well, when it's P-platers and you know it's Lara, that's when we go hiding because you don't know what she'll do to us. We'll just go hiding. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, why don't you go down and have a look? You only have to go to, is it Melbourne, to their headquarters? Is it Melbourne? Something like that.
They're always needing cops.
Yeah, always needing cops, especially in Broadmeadows when they can belt the crap out of people. But, yeah. No, they do need them. They're losing them quicker than they're gaining them.
Yeah,
really.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
It's a thankless job. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
You know.
It is. You know, and some of the people that go in there, yeah, there. And some of the places they go to, especially here on this estate, some of them are, hey, Jonathan, how are you?
I should go to the...
Don't forget to go to Top Chat and...
yeah, I haven't even got the video open. That's how slack I am.
I haven't even done it myself, so I'm telling everyone else to do it. But, yeah, no, especially here on my estate, there, there's been different attacks and God knows what, so you could do with a lot more police around.
Okay, there we go.
So,
and it always takes so long for the chat window to pop up. I hate it.
Oh,
have you noticed that? The chat window will be there, but it'll be blank for I don't know, it feels like a minute.
Yeah, but then do you notice when you have it on the YouTube side on your iPad, you get it up quicker than you do on the Restream side. And Jonathan said he's good. Thanks.
No, I haven't noticed
up on my iPad quicker than it does on the Restream.
I only watch because I get the link from Messenger. I've only got Messenger up, and if I try to close Messenger, then I close the link. If you know what I mean, I close them. So there's no point in now I can see Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan. Finally the chat's appeared.
Yeah, it does take a little bit to sort of connect and go and that, so but we eventually get there. But yeah, eventually. So, and that's and I'm up to my third skein of the violet one, of the violet colour
Oh,
too.
nice.
I'm just trying to make it a bit more longer with the violet, then not adding any more white. So I'm doing more violet than anything now.
Yep, cool.
Just needs a few more rounds and then it should be finished. And then I'll make a trip up to the hospital to take it. As I've got a bag full of loveys and hearts for, oh well, I think I only got 10 hearts for the spiritual room. And then this will make the second blanket. So,
Yeah.
hang on.
Oh, she's muted. So I'm in control. Okay, now. I'm trying to count, and it's my eyes haven't adjusted yet to being awake. I've only literally woken up. Oh dear, 2, 4, 6, 8. And that means I've got to put 2 in here. No, that can't be right. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh yeah, okay, it is right.
Sorry,
It's okay.
Lara just wanted to tell me something and it was better than,
Broadcasting it. Yeah.
Yeah. Pardon me,
In case I swear.
In case she swears, yes,
I'm a
because
good
she's
swearer.
she's a good contrast for if anyone that
If
doesn't
you
know how to
need-
speak English, well, you can come and learn off
If you
Lara.
need to learn of the swear words, come from me.
Come and find Lara because she'll teach you all the swear words if you want to learn English.
Oh dear.
I'm not very good at it. That's as good as you get.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
Bad influence.
The other day I did the same thing, but you know what I did? I went back and I cut that bit out of the live.
Oh, okay.
So I cut that bit
What
out.
editing tool do you use? Just the iMoves or whatever it's called?
Oh no! When I'm on the computer or iPad, doesn't matter. But when I go back to the live, I find that section to that bit is, and I press cut, and then
Yeah. Oh, what software do you use to do that?
I don't use the software. It's whatever comes with
YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is either. I've never used that
Yeah,
one.
because on when you go into that video, that live, it'll come across the bottom. You know how on the bottom on your iPad it's got the thumbs up, down, share, save, report. Well, when you go back to watching the replay, it'll come up with
edit. Yeah, or cut. Oh yeah, clip.
So you can actually, if you wanted to put like a clip up for a short, you can copy that clip and then you can put it up as a short.
Oh, there you go. Learn something new every day.
Yeah. I just use whatever there is for when I watch the replay.
Yeah, cool idea.
So
but,
I think Eden showed me how to do that because we were doing it on one of my earlier lives. I needed to edit something because cut something off. So Eden showed me how to do it, and I got rid of it. One of the really early ones.
Yeah. Who was it? I think it was Russ. You know Russ from It's Raining Yarn?
Yeah.
I think it was him that said he had someone up on the panel once and everything was going really well. They were having a nice chat and they're doing a live together and everything. I think it was him. Like I say, I apologize if it wasn't him and I'm getting my people mixed up. Anyway, this bloke in the live got up to go and get something to show them something and he had nothing on below the waist. And they saw everything.
Lara's laughing.
He had nothing. And they were like, oh. And they're like, oh my, and he had to go and like, it took him out because it was a really long live and he had to sort of like find the spot and then he had to clip it out and everything.
He didn't put himself, put the camera on so nobody could see him.
Well, it all happened so quickly. He was up and out of the shop before they had a chance to do anything. But they probably did block it, like drop him down for when he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too quick. It was like get up and move, and he had absolutely nothing on below his
Nothing
belt.
on, yeah.
Hmm.
If you're going on someone's life, please put some undies or a pair of shorts on and free ball if you don't want undies.
Well, I am free balling them. This one get
Well, put a bit of shorts on, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
Well, they
sure it
can't
was.
see you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that was so funny when he told that story. It was like, oh my goodness. I mean, clearly the person who did it had forgotten as well that he wasn't sort of clothed below the belt.
Obviously, it was a hot day for them, and he decided to
I
go
have no
semi-naked.
idea. He might just like to go around with nothing on.
Nothing on.
There's always that joke, isn't there? That's what news reporters look like below the belt. They're always wearing just their undies or pair of shorts or something comfortable.
Mm.
But they're never ever fully dressed, in their full suits below the belt.
Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? And again, it tells you exactly what the men wear under their kilts, doesn't it? Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, the kilts.
Because they're hot enough as it is when they get quite warm.
They would be, because they're really thick. They're made from really heavy, thick material. A traditional kilt,
Yeah.
And they need to be heavy material so they don't blow up and flash everybody.
That'd be a sight for sore eyes to see that one.
Can you imagine Prince Charles?
Well, he wears one, doesn't he?
Yeah, occasionally.
Occasionally. But I've never seen his fly up. But I reckon he'd have undies on underneath. He'd have to.
I reckon he'd have to.
Being a royal, I reckon he would. He would.
Oh, you'd like to think.
Yeah.
And if you did see, and he did have undies on, the Scottish community wouldn't be impressed because apparently, traditionally, you're not supposed to wear
Supposed
anything.
to wear anything underneath them, yeah.
Mm.
And they officially moved Andrew out of, is it Frogmore Castle now?
Oh, yeah. Pass on that conversation.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you what you hear. I heard on the news.
Yeah, no, I saw that. He officially got booted today.
He's been told to go earlier than expected.
Did. Yep. Yeah. And I'm glad the way they're handling that, to be honest. They're not probably doing enough, but I also get that. I mean, it is still his brother. We have to remember that. They're not like assigned these roles or apply for these jobs, they just are
They're born
into
them. It, yeah.
So you can't just so
and
that's
the thing
quite
is,
enough.
they've got to have, they don't even have what is it? And she's doing a they're not even able to play with toys or have friend play dates or.
Well, you know who they do play with when they were kids, most
themselves.
of them. No. They played with children of staff, a lot of them. Anyway, I'm sitting here, so that's how big you would need to make it. See how wide you would make it, and that's actually 7.5 inches at the moment.
And that's increasing.
That's increasing. Actually, it's about 7 inches, but I'm going to do it as 7 inches because it says that 6 inches, I reckon, is for a toddler.
Yeah.
And then 7.5 is for a large adult. 7 is for like a medium adult, and 6.5 is for a teen or something. Is what I saw somewhere on one site. But yeah, so now I'm just going to crochet without increasing all the way around until I get to the size or whatever I want. Be interesting. All right.
But you know the hat that you did the other day with the ears?
Oh, with the ears, the cat ears, yeah.
Can you just do that crocheting around and around till you find how far up you want to go? Or no, that's not worth doing it with crocheting.
You can do it crochet, but if you do it in a spiral, you won't have an end to sort of to cast off with. There won't actually be an end, so you're going to have to put a marker in each row to make sure where the end is to finish on the end. Otherwise, you might have one side wider than the other side.
Okay.
But there's no reason why you can't. You can crochet around, but you actually have to still slip stitch to the beginning of each round
Right. Yeah.
and go like you do with your blanket. You still
Yeah.
got to like increase, come to the end, slip stitch, and then start a new round. Yeah, you can do it that way as a bag or a square hat for sure. Now I've got to mark that one, and that's a stitch as well.
Yeah, because I thought maybe some nice crocheted hats as well besides the knitted hats.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. I'll show you
Yeah.
how to do the round one first. So it's round on top and you come down. That's a top down one. And then I'll show you the
I
bottom
did
up
do
one.
some a couple of years ago when
Mm.
Ginger, the young geek, was
Mhm.
doing the one with a couple of others, and Julie, I can't think of her last name, had did the one for the hats, and that they were okay, but they're not what I'm actually really was after.
Mm.
Because when you finished, when you put it on the head, you had this big bulky bit right up the top.
Yeah. See, that's where the length at the sides can be important because you will sort of, hang on, there's my knitted one. Here's one of my knitted ones. Hang on, take my hair out. I'll show you what I mean. So with this one, because it's flat at the top, it's not rounded, you are going to need to sort of, if you put it on like that, it's not necessarily going to fit well all the way around. So you might need to tilt it back a bit and then pull the back down and curl the back up a little bit more, just so it's tilted sort of back, so it comes right down over your ears. But you could just as easily, oh, now my hair's everywhere. You could just as easily pull it down like that if you wanted. So it's sort of straighter at the back. It just depends on how much hair you've got. And how much you want to wear it. So if you've got a little puff at the front, at the top, if you tilt that to the back and put your hair in that, that's going to be a lot better fit than if you've got a lot of hair. Just depends on the style,
And for someone's got a lot of hair and a big head.
Yeah.
That goes for someone that's got thick hair, Lara, like
And a
you,
big head.
with a fat head.
Okay.
I can say that because you have a fat head when you were born.
Well, it's still fat. That's what
Yeah, we know.
Well, see, but the beauty of this one, when you're going top down, is the top can be at the back like that, and you can come down, and the back will be long, and the front will be short. You don't always just have to push them straight down on top of you like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you can make, because now I'm just going around, going around in rounds, not a spiral. I can make this as long as I like. So if someone's got a lot of hair or long hair or whatever, you make it longer so that they can put all, like a slouchy hat, like a slouchy beanie, so they can put all their hair in the end. And that's what, a lot of people do for winter, if that makes sense.
But see, if we're being in the wellness room, there'll be half of them would be the ones that have hardly got any hair.
Yeah, so you'd need to make it a real cap, sort of, really sort of skull cap type.
Like the
beanie.
ones that I've been putting up on as videos.
Yeah, and like the first butterfly hat I showed you that I did.
Yes.
Sorry, heart hat I did.
Yeah,
That's the real skull one. You would just need to make it wider. Hello, Kitty. Thank you for joining us. I'd forgotten to read the chat. I was having such a lovely chat with Lisa. I forgot all about checking the chat.
Oh, yeah, Kitty's only just come in.
She has, thankfully. I haven't missed anybody.
No.
Yeah.
Just us at the moment for a little while, so yeah. But yeah, no, that's, I thought, well, if I can do some more of those. I mean, I've got 10, I think I've got 10 knitted ones, but I don't want to go up with just 10. And I haven't
need them, though. You could go up with 10. They might need them.
I know, but I want to make more because the quicker you take them up, the quicker they're going.
Well, then that means you should go up more often.
I know. But if I take up a whole heap of them at once, then I don't need to, I can just take up a whole bunch.
And then they'll all go.
Yes. They will.
They're going to go no matter how long you leave between, yeah.
Oh, I know, because they'd all want one.
Yeah. But see, for the wellness room, you're not going to, there are some of the drugs now that won't make you lose your hair.
Yeah.
So, you're going to get some who are having the cancer treatment who are still going to feel that coldness with it, and, need a longer hat perhaps if they've got a head of hair behind them
Yeah.
and haven't lost their hair. My dad didn't lose his hair with his chemo, but he still cut his hair really off short.
My mum had a haircut and then ended up losing her hair, but I knitted some hats up for her.
Mm,
She picked the colours out and I knitted them.
mm. See,
So
I've always threatened to just shave my head because I'm sick and tired of getting my hair in my projects, and it's always falling out.
Lara quite often shaves her head
Yeah,
because of how thick it gets, and in the summer it's shocking.
yeah. You might need those thin out those
No,
thinning
we've done that and it still comes
Oh,
out
no
twice
good.
as
The
thin.
thinning sit. Oh,
Yeah,
that
no.
is a pain. Yep.
The quicker you get it cut, the quicker it grows back and thicker.
Yeah.
So,
That's a pain.
which is a pain, but then I suppose that's the Maltese side of the family,
Mm. Yep.
because the second oldest half sister's the same as the Lara. The more you have the hair cut, the thicker it grows back.
Wow.
Whereas the other three, their hair's not as thick.
More Aussie.
Yeah. So yeah, they're more of the Aussie way of things. But yeah, it doesn't matter what you do with Lara's hair; it just grows back twice as thick. You can thin it out. You can shave it. You can. She's even had it to where not shaved off where you can just see the little prickly bit sticking up.
Has she ever tried braids or what they call cornrows? African Americans will have a lot of, because their hair is so sort of when they, curly. I mean, it's not thick necessarily, but it's really curly. They do the cornrows
Oh, that would probably annoy her.
or like braids.
And if she does the corn ones and then goes to have a shower and she won't wait for it to dry and she'll want to lay down.
Ah,
Because her hair's that thick that it takes forever to dry.
she could buy a shower cap.
She could, but I know she'd want to wash her hair.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing with cornrows. You sort of let the water really sort of just wash through it. I don't know how they wash their hair when they've got cornrows in it,
Yeah, I don't know.
or when people have got the braids.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
braids in my hair once only because when I was doing dancing, when we did our concert, the teacher wanted all us girls in braids in their hair.
Oh, I wouldn't know how to do a braid.
Oh, I went to the hairdressers.
I was going to say my daughter was lucky that I knew how to plait her hair.
Yeah, I went to the hairdressers and we had to do we had one on the Thursday night and then we had to go back on the Saturday night. So back up the hairdressers for the second day to get it braided.
Oh dear.
Mm. So yeah, but what can you do? That's what the dancing teacher wanted.
Yeah. Oh well. Never
But
mind.
where I went, it was a family business anyway, so an Italian family, so they were lovely.
Yeah.
You couldn't pick a lovely family to have as a hairdresser.
Oh.
But they're not there no more. They're
So many aren't.
I don't know why. Because if the mother had retired, the son was going to take over. But I went to go back and they were gone.
Maybe it wasn't what the son wanted to do.
Oh, he was good at doing his job, but yeah, probably like you said, probably not what he wanted to do once she left. Because he always had her there with him,
Yeah.
But what can you do? Can't leave them, they don't want to. don't want to do it. Well, they don't want to do
Yeah.
it, you
I
know.
mean, you don't want to force them to do it and not be happy, you know.
You want what's best for your children, you know.
Mm.
And she was saying, if your oldest one's a boy, they always get the father's name, you know, the oldest
Oh,
one,
yeah.
because they were
Tradition.
Italians and that. So, but they were such a lovely family. So they've been there for God knows how long till they
Finish
just
up.
got.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, you know, it happens.
But like everything, inflation starts, and
And
the oldies that go and get their hairs permanent that sort of probably died off, and
yeah, the Blue Lady Brigade, as we call them here.
yeah, so they drop off. Well, business drops off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Because a lot of hairdressers, because you're getting a lot of older women now, they don't go in once a week for their hair to be dyed blue and, you know, blue rinse or purple rinse or whatever, and a perm and get the hair all done or whatever now.
Mm.
But yeah, so they don't get that regular weekly income like they used to, you know, from the older generation. Now it's just older people just have the same sorts of haircuts or whatever that the younger children are having, but so they're not getting, they haven't got a regular clientele unless there's someone who's going for a regular wash and blow, you know. But I
Mm.
know what you mean, yeah. Have I muted? Yes, I have, so I can. Oh, that one's
I
low.
sort of got it on top of my belly and on top of my leg, but I'll show you. Um, Let me put a stitch marker in. Let me find. Sorry, guys, if you are. There it is. Hope you're not seasick.
What's that you see? What did you hear? You had a birdie. My goodness. You woke Joey up. He's not happy. He's not an impressed boy.
I'm back to where I would slip stitch, right?
Right, yep,
Right. So there's my thing for my slip stitch, right?
yep.
So I think we might be right.
Mm. Yeah, it's quite large. It's good size. It's good size for a lap blanket or a
So
baby
someone
blanket or
said,
anything.
I think someone said they do 1 meter by 1 meter, but I didn't think your tape measures went a meter.
I've got a 3 meter thingamy-bob one. You know, look, 1 meter I think is 60 inches. Let me just check.
Is it?
No, it's 40 inches. So 100 centimeters is 39.5. There, whee, to there.
39.5 inches.
Yep, just
Okay,
like that.
let's have a look. Well, I've got a tape measure.
Yeah, I got one of these. It's a short one. It's only got 3
I,
meters
oh,
total.
yeah, I've got one of them, but it's in my
Mm,
drawer. I'd have to get
yeah.
off. I'd
Well,
have
I
to
got
get off
little.
my
Mine's got a
backside.
little magnet, and so it just sticks to me thing.
It means I've got to get off my backside and go and get it.
Well, see, but now, so yeah, I don't have to Google it. I can just tell you it.
39 inches, you said, didn't you?
I said 30. Yeah, about 39.5. Yeah. I think 40
Um,
by 40 is the standard lap blanket, isn't it?
if I go across, I'm actually 45 inches.
Okay, so you're well over. You're fine. You could finish it off.
Yeah, well, going by that, I'm definitely. Let me just make sure.
Let me check all the different sizes of blankets because you go to different places and different sites will tell you different sizes for different types of
Well, I'm
blankets.
definitely 45 inches.
Hmm.
So I think that should be enough then.
Let's have a look.
And it'll be well and truly 45 if I go the other way.
Oh, here's one of my favourite ones. Okay, so let's get it bigger so I can read it. Oh, will you stop being a pain? I hate all this accepting the cookies stuff that pops up and stops you from. All right, they've got here a lovey is 10 inches by 10 inches, which is 25 centimeters by 25. Security or cuddle blanket is 14 by 17 inches. Stroller baby is 30 by 35. Receiving blanket is 40 by 40 inches. A toddler blanket is 42 by 52. A swaddle blanket, I mean, I don't know what half of these blankets are for. Swaddle blanket is 47 by 47. A crib blanket is 45 by 60. A throw, twin, double, queen, but it's not even, so it doesn't even mention, that one doesn't even mention lap blankets. Hang on.
Well, I'm 45 across.
Here we go, a lap. Well, no, that's saying, oh, that one's saying 36 inches by 49 inches for a lap gown. So 36, oh, she's muted me. 36 by 49. But, I mean, like I say, it just varies so often depending on. See, and this one says for a lap blanket, 50 by 65 inches. So, I mean, they're all blasted different, but I think, you know. What's this one?
I was muted.
Yeah, I know. I was talking away to myself. It's okay.
That's okay.
36 by 38 inches for a lap gown, and that's got in brackets wheelchair, is what this one site says. But another site was saying a lap gown is 36 by, what was it? Did I say 69? They're just all so different. I reckon if you go 40 by 40 or 45 by 40, you're close enough. Close enough is good enough. I mean,
well,
you
I
know.
definitely would be over if I go long ways, because, hang on, let me have a look. Well, I'm about 42 by 45.
Okay.
So that'd definitely be big enough.
Yep. I'm seeing what this says. So here it says a lovey blanket should be 12 inches by 12 inches. But I reckon that's silly because I think the lovey size depends on the size of the lovey.
Yes, and
12.
I only do about 6 to 8 rounds on this one.
That's the size of a lovey, they reckon, which is probably close to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when I was doing the others while I was waiting for them to come, I did do 10 rounds. But that's okay. I'm finished with this one then, and then I can take it off, sew it in, and then I can do a video later.
Yeah. Well, Facebook are telling me standard, typically around 36 inches to 48 inches. So there you go. That's a standard or typical lap gown.
I should write that down. Hang on, I'll write that down so I know. So, is that
I can hear you still.
Is that a typical lovey, did you say, or is that?
They said standards. Oh, hang on. Which one?
You said the standard one, 36 by, is it 39?
36 by 48 inches is what they're saying. Hang on. It was what they're saying for a typical lap blanket.
So 36 inches for the width.
And 48. But if you're doing a square, a granny square, then you need to sort of just do somewhere in between. So if you do 40, then that's sort of in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're not going to get a different length to your width because it's a square.
Yeah. Standard lap blanket.
Yeah. But it says here some lap blankets may measure up to 50 inches by 60 inches. See, they just don't know.
It just depends on what the person wants to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then some of these would just be sitting in a chair or laying.
See, I know Boggy Creek, right? Now, Boggy Creek asked for lap blanket sizes because many of their children that go there are in wheelchairs and they want them so that they can be over the legs but not getting into the wheels of the wheelchair. And they say anything from 35 to, I think it is, 40 inches wide and 40 to 50 inches long, something like that. So yeah. So I
Well,
reckon
my
40 by,
blanket,
and 40 by for them they say 40 by 40 is a perfect size.
so
Is
my
what they
blanket
say.
would be ideal for Boggy Creek.
Yeah. 40 by 40
All right, well then
inches.
I'm just going to go off from there then,
Yeah.
because if I have say 42 centimeters in width, well lengthwise is going to be a bit longer anyway. If I go by the width, then I know I'm safe.
Yep.
All right, well then that's that done then.
Yep. 40 by 40. That's what I reckon you should stop at, which is 100 centimeters. 40 would be just 100 centimeters, give or take. Maybe 101, 102 centimeters. Not much in it. Not worth worrying about. A couple of centimeters.
Well, that's okay because that is
Mm.
that one done now. When
Blanket number 2.
so there, that's the
Yay.
back. But there's the front. It doesn't really matter which way they put it on, but yeah.
No.
Seeing that I started with the white in the middle,
Yep.
yeah, it's a little bit off-sided, but everything else went to plan.
Yeah, it's twisting a little bit, like you say. Once it's washed and laid flat to dry, it's going to sort itself out anyway.
But you know what? If they're in palliative care, they're not going to worry about.
No, they're just going to be happy that someone's made something for them.
Yeah, and looked out for them. They're not going to worry about the middle.
It's a bit wonky. Yeah.
But then they're not going to. Well, when you really look at it, it's not really wonky.
No, it's not. You can just see the center is just a little bit off. Oh, see, when you hold it like that, that's fine. Yeah.
Mm. So.
Yeah.
But
Perfect.
they're not going to care as long as they're more worried about that someone's
They're more worried about keeping warm and and all the
know.
rest of it. Yeah. And someone's made them something to sort of have as a keepsake or whatever, or for their family to have as a keepsake once they're gone.
And then that's why they even said that when they do happen to pass away, well, the blanket goes home with the family as a keepsake.
Mm.
So, and it lets them remind them of their loved one that's gone.
Yeah.
So, oh well, that's blanket number 2 done. So I'll be able to do a video on this one later. Well, that's not a full purple one that I done.
Ooh, I like it when it does that. I love it when yarn does that and get a little tumble in it.
And you know what I like about the Spot Saver yarn is it's easy to start in the middle because they already got the little bit at the front. I hate Tracy. How are you? She said, "Hello, everyone. How are you, ladies?"
Again.
And we're good. I'm just finishing my.
We're just looking at lap blanket sizes. Hi, Tracy.
So that's my second one done.
That's okay, Kitty.
Kitty,
You can be quiet while you can lurk and do some
oh
work.
yeah, sorry, ladies, listening. Well, hey, Kitty.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fine.
you don't need to be sorry. We're here if you just want to do what you need to do. Have a look at us. We were just talking, we forgot about the chat. So you you listen away.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And I mean, this is my second live today, so.
Oh.
You missed the first one.
Did I? Oh. Yeah. Did you put a message to me up? I was asleep before.
I don't know if I sent you a message for it this morning. Yes, I did. I did. I think you were in bed.
I probably was. Like I say, I took some medication to help me sleep, and when I do that, I'm out like a light.
I started at days. Love the lilac color. Thank you, Kitty.
It is a pretty color.
I do. It says violet, but it's lilac violet. Still purple, but I like how it is with the white.
It's all purple to us.
And I do like breaking it. I know everyone's different to how they, what they choose to, change colors. But I like the white. That's me personally. It's not. I don't tell anybody, you've got to go and use white because that's what I use. I'm sorry, but if you want to use black, you go ahead. I'm not. I like that.
There you go. So that's just coming down the sides. So that's gonna fit, I think, perfectly.
Did you look at Kitty's message? You ladies are interesting. Hey,
Oh dear.
if we're having people come back and we can entertain them, hey, I'm all for it. Yeah, I did one this morning at 8 o'clock, and I think I was only going to be on for an hour, and then a few more people popped in, so I think I was just short of an hour and a half.
Okay, I'm just trying to
He
think.
said, yes, love mixed colours. White makes it perfect. It does, doesn't it? Especially with this colour, especially with the light
Oh no,
purple.
I woke up at midday, just before midday. That's right.
Yeah, I agree,
I had an
Kitty.
epic
The
sleep.
white goes
Yeah,
nice with the purple.
yeah.
If I had a shade darker than this purple, I would have
Mm,
done that.
yeah.
Had this
Instead of the
one like
white
the white, right? Have this one instead of the white, and then go a shade darker
with the other one.
as the main color, like
Mm,
what I did here. But yeah,
yeah.
but that's probably what I might do. And I didn't use all the 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 purple. It was, I think I still got two more of it over in my tub, so it might make something else. But just got to make sure that I did my other join, because I know I did. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for my other bits to do. I knew I hadn't done it because I normally like trying to do it when I've done a few rounds.
Rounds, yeah. Once you've got somewhere to hide it in, that's what I usually do.
Yeah, so
And sometimes I actually, when it's thick of yarn like that, I actually split the yarn into two. So I divide it, the end, the
yeah.
tail into two, and I sew one end in one way, and then I sew the other end in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
Just so that if one end unravels and gets cut off by the person who's, not thinking that, oh yeah, I'll just cut that loose bit off, you've still got the other end that was hopefully holding it all together.
I sort of been trying to make sure that yeah, with both of them that they wouldn't be able to cut it off.
Yum.
So
Mm.
just to sort of
Yeah, I crochet. I sew it in one way and then I go back the
go
other way.
back the other way, and then I might come back again.
Yep, yep. You can't be too safe.
So especially because I mean, yeah, I know that when they're at palliative care, they're not going to care because they're mainly laying in bed anyway, unless they,
yeah.
you
Well,
know,
they're sitting up in the chair in the common room, perhaps watching TV with others or doing,
yeah,
whatever. And that's why they need the lap blanket. But yep.
sort of thing. So,
I wonder if
well,
they'd like lap shawls, not lap shawls at all for what,
I was
sitting in
actually
bed.
thinking that that alpha
Mm.
yarn that I still got left. I was
Mm.
thinking of doing a nice crocheted shawl and go
Yep.
to palliative care and just say to them, "Is there a lady that might like this around their shoulders?"
Shoulders when sitting in bed or whatever the
Yeah,
case might be, or sitting up watching telly or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, because I was thinking that myself.
Well,
You
see,
know,
I've started making this for a project, but I'm thinking, right,
hmm,
this is not for this project, but I'm thinking you could use this as like a very small shawl or bed jacket. I
yes,
mean, make it longer, obviously, but it would fit around the neck nicely, and then you would have it sort of draped down,
down.
and
So
it
in
could
that
be
way,
a
yeah,
nice bed jacket, just something,
yeah,
you don't even want to go to the elbow.
yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking with that Elvis junk, because there's quite
Mm,
a bit of yardage in that
yeah.
to be able to do that. So
To do a shawl for sure. Yeah.
to do the shawl, well, I can say I officially have done 2 blankets now,
Yay.
and that's since starting to crochet from the 1st of January.
Yep.
So
Perfect. That's a good date, actually. So you know the date you sort of started really making loveys and stuff. So you've got a start date for your crochet anniversary.
yes,
You'll never forget it. 1st of
yeah.
January. You could call that your crochet anniversary.
And then a
Oh,
kitty
thank you,
saying, "Oh,
Kitty.
that's pretty, Sam." But yeah, no,
It's just the normal viral stitch, if you've heard of it, or virus stitch.
Yeah, I think is it Dawn from Dawn's Young Doll? I think she's done quite a few of those ones.
Possibly. It's a very popular pattern. It's one of those patterns that no one seems to own, so everybody can sort of do a tutorial on it. I've seen many people do tutorials on it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure she's done one or two.
Yeah. It's a really pretty shawl. And it, you know, grows very quickly as well because the stitches, you know, it's all double crochets basically, and chains and a few single crochets, but mostly double crochets.
And what size hook are you using to do that?
I'm using my 5. I can't really
the
see
5
it.
millimeter.
My 5mm for the for that yarn. I mean, for the hat, I'm doing the 4. I'm using the 4.5. I probably could get away with doing a 4. But I didn't want it to be too tight.
Yeah.
The beanie, I wanted it to be a little, you know,
So
a little
did
more
you start
flexy.
off with a chain or a magic loop?
I started off a magic loop with this one, but you can start off with a chain. It doesn't matter. You know, it really doesn't matter. I know some people just can't get it. They just cannot get a magic ring. I mean, I've got videos that really sort of slow it down and break it up, but you know what? If you can't get it, you can't get it. There's no point in wrecking your mind over it. And
yeah, I tried.
You know, just do a few chains and you're fine.
And yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do the magic loop, so yeah, I'm not stressing about it.
No. So yeah, for sure.
Stressing over it. So now I've got to think what I'm going to do now.
Wow. Well, you got no more loveys left? They're all done?
Yeah. I've got 3 Yoda loveys and 4 Darth Vader, but I don't have the colours for them.
Well, maybe you could knit a hat.
I don't want to knit a hat.
All right. You want to crochet a hat?
I prefer the crochet now.
Okay. Oh, dear, no. I've created a crochet monster.
I'll show you what else I've been up to. Hang on.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I haven't got the colours really to do what need to do left. So I mean, I can't do blue, orange, or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, and the blue that I got left, that I do have, is that Laguna one that I showed you.
Oh, yes.
The Laguna one.
I like that blue. It's a pretty blue. Yeah. See, that's almost turquoisey to me. I thought that was the turquoisey. But it could be the camera. Could be the camera. It's so hard to tell.
The iceberg blue.
That's pretty. Yeah.
But I can't put that on Yoda or Darth Vader.
No. Darth Vader definitely isn't a powder blue guy.
He's black or grey, or you got to use black or grey.
He ain't wearing baby blue.
No, definitely not. So I can't.
You know, you can't even say that to match his baby blue eyes. No, that's not.
No.
That's not.
And I've got orange, but I can't put orange on either of them.
No.
I've got white.
White might be okay for Darth Vader.
Yeah, but I don't really want to just have to use white on its own.
Yeah,
but then
I did write
down the colours that I really want to get. I'll soon tell you. The colours that I want to get from Spotlight is the white in the Marvel sky blue. Kitty's saying, yeah, it is a sky blue or baby blue. I would have thought.
Yeah.
In the Marvel 8-ply, I need the white. The Marvel 8-ply, I need the cardamom. Cadium. Cadium. Is that how you pronounce it?
Cadmium. Is it cadmium? Cadium.
That one?
Cadmium. Yeah. I think that's a mineral or something.
And it's a green part and lime, and then I want a light grey, and then I need the white and the spot saver template. But if I got the cadmium and lime, I only need 2 skeins of both.
Yeah. I'm going to write down how many rows I've done.
So that's my list to what I want to go. I need to go and get. Then there's my bucket list for to what I need to do with to what I need to do. So that's that. So they're my days that I need to mark off for when I put up me videos. Kitty's into royal blue. I don't mind royal blue.
Ooh, that's a nice dark blue. I'm more of a
Depends what I'm.
aqua sort of turquoisey blue.
You
And I
see,
know there's a debate over what's aqua and what's
and I
turquoise.
don't mind teal either.
Teal. Yeah.
Mm. Depends on what I'm using the royal blue for.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
this is my 10-ply square. This is going to be another blanket,
Yep. Oh, that's all right. You started the
like a
that one
scrap.
off to use your scraps. Yep.
And I could probably do some more of the mauve on that one. So I can do that. And then there's this one with the 8-ply one. Again with the scraps.
Yep.
And I could probably do some more yellow on that one to finish off the row.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do these ones in the 2 skeins of the 8-ply.
Oh my goodness, you've got loads going on the go.
And then I've got this one as well. And then there's this one as well.
Oh God.
And
What
then
are you
there's
doing,
this one
woman?
as well.
So how many? And they're all going to be lap blankets, you hope?
Yes.
Okay. So how many? That was 6. Did I count?
4.
On the go.
That's 4.
4.
No, that's 1. That's 1 lap gan.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. You're joining them together. That's right.
And then that's another lap gan. And then that's another one. So I got 3. But
Okay.
I worked out that, hi, Timmy, how are you?
Hi, Timmy.
Okay, Timmy walked in. But what I'm going to do is do, like I wouldn't put the yellow and the yellow together because, so I probably would go maybe this one here.
Mm.
And
Yep.
then this one here.
Yep.
And then put the yellow one here. But I worked at that maybe I need 5 going across. Do 5
Okay. Yep. Well, just measure the width of one, and however wide that is, see how many of them you can fit into 40 centimeters or 40 inches.
Okay.
Sorry. So if they're 10 inches each wide, then you'd need 4.
Well, mine are 12 rounds.
Yeah. How many inches?
I'll soon tell you.
Yeah.
Well, going lengthwise, it is lengthwise. I'm 11.5 inches. Widthwise, I am 11.5. So I'm 11 by 11. 11.5 by 11.5.
So let's put it this way. If you're doing, hang on. If you want it to be, say, 40 inches by 40 inches, give or take, because we're not into scientifically precise numbers here. You would need
Actually, I only need
3 wide. It's telling you would need 3 wide. So you would need 3 squares wide. So it's 12 by 3. You would get 36 inches wide.
But if I do the 3, that works out to 33 stitches. 33 inches. But if I do the 4 going across, it works out to roughly 43 inches going across. Oh, Timmy, that's Sam from Sam's Yarn Basket.
Oh, it's my name. Oh, yeah, my name's on there.
Yeah. But then if I do the 4 across, it is about 43 inches.
There you can see my name.
It's about that, mate. So if I leave it at 4 across, that makes 43 inches.
Yep, there you go. And then do the same high. So you need 16 squares all up to make it square.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to do something to see if... don't need you. Don't know. Maybe here. Just going to do this. Yes, you stay there. Hang on. No. Go away.
Okay, bye.
No, not you. I was talking about the thing that I clicked on. Oh, that's you.
You sound like me. Hello.
Hey, yeah, so
Say hello to
just
Tammy.
background. Oh, maybe. Um. Oh, go away, will you?
There you go, Lisa. Getting longer.
And yeah, I like to.
Cool.
I
We're
know I'm
groovy,
trying.
eh?
It's okay. I'm trying to get rid of it, but
It's in your backgrounds. You've got to hide it. It'll say
yeah,
show
no,
or
yeah,
hide.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But hey, we could be groovying. I could handle being groovy.
Yeah, I'm just doing the background one.
I'm not seeing it on this screen though. That's okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
can be the
okay.
groovy girls. We could become the groovy girls.
That we will. Hang on.
But I love these colours. You can see purples and blues and white in there. It's all a lovely little mixture. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I've done a lot of this since starting the video in an hour. It's only taken me an hour,
Yeah.
really, to get this far.
I'm just looking for the one. Normally you can do one for your names.
That's just under display, I think.
Yeah, I did
I
it
don't
the
remember
other
what
day,
restream
but
is.
I was just trying to.
Or appearance, I don't know. You can put a backing
I
behind
will.
it.
I
It's no
will.
big
I
deal.
will.
Fiddle
I
with
will
it off
find it.
camera. You'll be fine. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's all right. Yeah, because normally I can. That hat matches your top, Sam. Okay, I see you both.
Yes.
Yes, I see you on
But
both.
groovy gals.
Well, that is us. We are always the groovy. I know I did it
I
the other
found that
day.
I found that background after I did my Decade Divas, and I was so annoyed because I could have had that edging when I was doing the
Yeah,
Decade Divas, you
I
know.
did it the other day actually, but I don't know why I can't find it
Hang on.
now.
Let me find me.
The overlay.
Lisa will probably find me before me. She usually does.
Oh, what's that?
Temmie wants my link to my channel. I'm just trying to
Oh, okay.
so she'll find it before me because she's quicker on her feet than me, or on her
Not
fingers
always.
than me.
I think
We're having a race. Come on. Race, 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 race. There we go. There you go. That's my link. Thank you. There you go.
I think we both got it at the same time.
Mine shows us up being before yours, but yours probably shows up.
Hey, at least.
And you took time to write Sam before the link. I didn't. I just threw the link up there. So had I written
Yeah,
Sam,
but sometimes
you would have beaten me.
sometimes YouTube don't like a blank
That's true.
a blank link. That's why they tell you to
I'm
put
very naughty.
that's why they tell you to put the
Yep,
the
for
thing
sure.
on there.
Well, it's cool down here. It's only 20 degrees Celsius outside now. I've even got my window open. It's quite nice. I know you probably won't have that. You'll be up around 24, 25 still. Of course, Lara loves her 50 degrees. We all know that. She's moving to Mildura next week
Definitely.
for the summer.
Oh, she can have it.
Oh, we're green. We could be green for the month of March, because that'll be the Irish
Just
St. Paddy's Day.
That's so then that way it makes it easy now that she can see.
Yeah. I didn't
Lara,
even
Sam's
notice.
moving you to Mildura for your 50-degree heat.
Yeah, why not? Hey, if I can tolerate 45, I can get 50.
There you go. If she can tolerate 45, well, she can do 50.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought actually there's probably, I think you'd probably get to a stage where it would be, it's like when it gets really cold, you get to a stage, I think, where it would be so cold that you would think, well, another 10 degrees or 5 isn't going to matter. And I think the same would probably be for heat, unless
Yeah.
literally it's cooking temperatures, and literally you're going to bake, then yeah.
But they do tell. My uncle's brother was told to move up Mildura way where the heat is for
Ooh,
his
yeah.
asthma, and if he didn't have long to live. He moved up there and lived for another 10 years or so.
Oh, wow. See, my mum's was told that she needed to move to like somewhere like Rosebud, which they did for many years to help with her asthma and everything, to extend her life because of the lack of pollution and everything.
Yeah, well, he was told to go where it was warmer.
Well,
So
I mean,
he,
a Mildura would be less pollution around there, I would have thought, than a Melbourne anyway, too. But she doesn't like the heat, so I think, that's probably why you said Rosebud. Who knows? You're welcome, Tammy.
yeah, I don't know what my temperature is because my phone's on charge,
Yeah.
but I'll soon tell you because I can go this way. We are sitting on 24.
I said 24. Good guess. I said, I've got 20, so I bet you've got 24.
But we
Yes, I live about say 2 hours for argument's sake from Lisa. Depends on
yeah,
whether you're traveling by public transport or car. 2 hours is about,
yeah,
the
and
average
it's
we've got to take.
93,000 meters away if we use our yarn.
Yeah, because Lisa's crocheting her way and
Yeah.
knitting her way to me. She's adding up all her meterage for the
So I
year.
sort of got it started. So yeah.
Yeah,
So what did you
it's
say
about
you were using?
13,000
Well, I've got 13,000 meters so far.
approximately. Yeah.
6, 5. Who
So
knows what
only
you want for?
80,000 meters more to go.
Only 80,000. Oh, mate,
She
might
won't be
be a
able to
bit.
do it in a year, but you'll get there, I reckon, in
Excuse me. I'll
18
probably
months. I
be
reckon you
less than
could.
80. I'll probably be less than 80,000 now because I put more
Yes,
stuff in there.
yes, true. You put more ball bands in there because Lisa likes to sort of check out, how much of her stash she's using up. So I said
And
to her,
don't
well, let's
forget.
make it really fun and you can crochet your way to me. I
Yeah.
said, 93. And she said, okay, I'm doing you with the 93. She says, but then I'm doing Bridget, who's in the
Bridget,
US.
which was more yardage I need to do.
Yeah, which is going to be like, oh, goodness, it's going to be huge numbers.
Yeah,
That's going to
it's
be
going
huge
to
numbers.
be
You'll have to ask, the man who lives in your phone how many,
Oh yeah, that's about 16 million yards. That is 16 million yards.
Oh, 16, what?
Yeah.
16
Chris worked it.
million.
Chris worked it out the other day. Weren't you on the live?
I couldn't have been. No, not no, I probably wasn't. I missed it. Was Bridget up on panel?
Yeah, Bridget was in the chat.
In the chat. Okay.
But this
I
is what it
wasn't
is.
there.
Look, my house to Bridget's house, and she's in South Carolina. 15,800,000
No, that's, gosh.
to 16
I've got to stop swearing on your bloody live. I'm sorry.
meters to get to Bridget's.
Wow. Is she going to try and crochet her way to you at the same time? That'd be hilarious. Maybe you could meet in the middle. Maybe you could have a compromise and do 8 million each.
That's what she said. We'll have to meet in the middle. So to get to your place is 93,000 meters, but
Yeah.
Chris roughly said it's between that distance.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Hey, I'll do that and I don't have to get on a plane to go over there.
Yeah, meet somewhere in the middle. Make sure it's somewhere exotic and nice where you could sort of, sip a cocktail and, watch the sunset somewhere.
Yeah, that's what Bridget said. We'd have to meet in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, pick a nice island. But I like it. It
Yeah,
adds a little bit of
somewhere.
interest for it. I'm gonna have to make you a little thermometer or something, so you can mark off how far you've got. Like, you know, here's 0 down here and
Kitty's laughing at
93,000 up here.
Kitty's laughing at us. I'm glad that we make her laugh.
Mm.
What would you use the 3.50 crocheting hook for?
You would probably use that mostly for amigurumi, or if you've got really thin yarn, but you're not a thin yarn girl, are you?
No, that's why
No.
I don't know what it'd be like to use thin yarn.
If you had a 8-ply yarn and you use a 3.75 millimeter hook, you could make like bunnies, bears, or whatever. And then that way it's really tight and closer together, so you won't see the stuffing.
Meet up and tie up the loose ends. That's what I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty says meet up and tie. I reckon we do that.
Yeah.
All right.
So right, we did it. I mean, I think that would take several years, though. Somehow that would take a very long time.
Well, with the way I'm going, I'll probably be there in 2 years' time.
Well, I don't doubt that you will be at my knocking on my door with your crochet hook and yarn in hand in about 18 months from when you began, which was what was it, the 31st of October last year?
The 1st of November, yep.
Yep, 1st of November you started. All right, I don't reckon it'll take you that long, because, especially now you're doing crochet stuff, because crochet uses so much more yarn.
So you said you're using a 4.5 millimeter hook?
For this hat, yeah. Only because I just want it a bit airier, a bit sort of, not a bit looser, gappier. I want it stretching a little bit more so that it will fit some fat heads. If you make it for a smaller person, it's still going to stretch, like to my fat head, it will still stretch.
So then how many chains would you do for...
To start off in the middle?
Yeah.
I put 8, so I put 4 chain and then join it, and then I would do 8 half double crochets and then slip stitch to the beginning. See you in a minute, Tracy. Hurry back.
Well, you won't go anywhere just yet. So
but this is a good this is working out a good size. I like this size.
But would you do 3 chains going up once you've done the slip stitch?
No, I only do 1 chain.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't count it as a stitch, and I go the space. Once I've done then I do 1 chain. Hang on, I've got to remember. And then I do 8 half double crochets into the circle that you've made. You're talking about after, yeah. And you don't count that 1 chain as a stitch. You with me?
Yeah. Yep.
That's why you will see me with 2 stitch markers, because I mark my last stitch of the round and I mark my first stitch, because you've got this little area in here which is your like your slip stitch, your slip knot.
Yeah.
And sometimes people will see that and think it's a stitch and work into it. I say some people, I say me. So but you don't want to work into it, because then you're going to be increasing by 1 each time. So if I mark my last stitch and my first, I know not to put a stitch into that little spot there. I know not to put a stitch into there, and to just a slip stitch straight into there. Oh, hang on, did I have it on the thing? Yeah. You see how that slip stitch can be mistaken as a stitch?
Yeah.
But it's not, and you don't want to put a stitch in it when you come around. So that's what I've decided to start doing, to find the beginning and end of the row easier. But then you've got to do a lot of increases to begin with.
What's the time?
Oh,
that's right. No. I just don't. I'm watching. I got medical emergency on, but highway patrol starts in 6 minutes.
Yep.
So I better get up there and put it on. I want to see what trouble they're getting into.
Yep, you do that. And then I can get off and finish this hat.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'll do. I might do something for the edge. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some shells so it's sort of like loopy at the end.
Katie said that's a good idea, Sam.
Yeah, thank you, Kitty. I was always like, my count was always going off. So I've decided now when I work in the round with anything, I put a stitch marker in my last stitch and my first stitch. Then I know I don't work into that slip stitch join because, and I'm not a beginner. It's just that I get so confused and then I had to count all the stitches to know. And rather than do that, I just, stitch markers. It's a nice little tip. You can have it. Oh, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee when we go. Oh dear, and I'm almost at the end. So that'll be good. And then I'll just keep working on that. But I'm going to I think I will do a live with just making this hat because I reckon I could get it done in a couple of hours if I was just working. And so I could do a couple of hours live, just making a simple.
Horns. Boo.
Yep. And then of course in the second round, you put 2 half double crochets into each stitch. So that's your first increase.
But I don't do a slip stitch?
Slip stitch to join. You can work in a spiral. I don't like to work in a spiral when I'm doing hats because I like the lines to be sort of straight all the way around. But so, yeah, you slip stitch to the first one to join. So mark your last stitch and then slip stitch to join. Yeah, go for it, Lisa, says Kitty. Well, Lisa needs to learn just the tiny little increase hack, so she knows how much to increase each time. And once you know it, it's in your brain. It's really easy. Yeah, and she could do it by herself, I reckon.
And then do you do one for the chain thing, like what you do?
I always start with one chain, and then I go into the hole or the space where the one chain's sort of coming out of, if you know what I mean. Not into the slip stitch join, but into the first stitch, because you're slip stitching to the first stitch, chain 1, and you're going into that first stitch, and then you're marking it with a stitch marker straight away. And then and you will see that there's like a little V between. I'll show you in a second when I do mine. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. Just do that. There we go. See, and you can see there again, I've done my slip stitch. Hang on, so am I on screen yet? I've done my slip stitch, and then I've come straight in. I've done my slip stitch on my chain 1, and then I've gone straight into the same space with my first stitch, and you'll see there's a little slip stitch there that you won't use as a stitch. I hope that makes sense. And that's as it would be facing you. I'm not showing you the back, I'm showing you the front. So yeah, and then you just sort of but because you're increasing into that first stitch after you've chained up one, you will do 2 half double crochets into each stitch to double your stitches. So you'll end up with 16.
He said depends on what you'll make, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. If you're making a hat, you're going to need, or an amigurumi, you will need to increase every round until it's as wide as the top of the head for the hat. Unless you want a pointy hat. and then it would be different. But we're going to one step at a time. But Lisa wants mostly like skull caps because she's thinking of oncology patients, some of whom have lost their hair. So, they won't have sort of hair to worry about. And she wants it to be a skull cap to keep that head and the ears warm because of the lack of hair.
That's what I've got so far. I don't know.
Right, if you count the V's at the top, count all the little V's, including the ones with stitch markers in, but not the one between the stitch markers, you should have 16. Beautiful. And so you slip stitch again to the beginning, do your chain 1. This time you do an increase, so you do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, then the next stitch has just 1 half double crochet, and the next stitch has 2 half double crochet, then 1. So it's 2 and 1 all the way around. And then, right, you go 2 stitches in 1, then 2 single crochet. And each round, you just put 1 extra single half double crochet between the 2, if you're with me. Yep. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I went to 9. I had 9 single half double crochets in between my 2. And then you end up with you should end up with a flat or it might cup a little bit, but that's okay because it's a hat. But yeah, and then you'll end up with a nice flat circle ready to start your hat. See, she picks it up so quickly.
This is like the way that Julie did it, but she did the 1 single crochet first and then the 2 half doubles. She went the other way around.
Yeah. Well, you can do it that way too. But I mean, it really just depends on, and then you know, like if you start with the 2, the increase, you always will end with what will you end with, Sam? Think of the word. End with a single stitch. Yeah. But yeah, and that just goes up by 1 stitch in between those 2 increased stitches every time, every round. Like I say, then you want to measure the width. And they say about, what do they say? They say about 7.5 inches for a large adult. So I went 7 inches. But yeah. Okay. And each round, at this stage, you will be increasing by 8 stitches. So you started off with 8 stitches. So each round, you will increase by 8 stitches only each time. You will do only 8 increases each time. So you'll go from 8 to 16 to 24 to 32 to 40 and so on. My math, I'm doing math and it's not, and the sun's not even out. Oh, has my cat been chewing my cords again? No, good. All right, I'm going to go because you want to watch your thing and it's already 4 minutes into it.
Oh, before you go, this is what I got up to.
Yep.
No.
Yep, and looks flat to me.
I'll go this way.
Yep, looks flat to me. And like I say, if that's your last stitch, put a stitch marker in the top, in the V of the last stitch, count around and make sure you've gone from 8 to 16 to 24. Make sure you've got 24 this time before you slip stitch to join, and then you know you're on the right path, that you've increased to the correct number.
Yeah. I'm just writing so I know, then that way I can do it. Then the 2 half double and then 3 single, then 2 half double and 4 single, and then 2 half double with 5 single. And
when I say single, you obviously know that's not a single half double crochet. That's not a single crochet, it's a single half double. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't want you getting confused with that, otherwise it's going to be all wonky.
And then hang on. I might have done it.
I got up to 9.
I think I did it as a half double.
Yeah.
In half between double. The 2 doubles.
That's what you should be. Half doubles all the way around. It's just that when you were saying 3 singles, I wanted you just to make sure that you knew in your own mind it wasn't 3 single crochets, it's 3 single half double crochets, if you know what I mean. It's only one. I just wanted to clarify that.
I knew that. And then that was 6. Cool. So then 2 half double and 7 half double singles. I'll put single crochet, but I know it's a double.
Okay, as long as you don't forget, otherwise you can have a funny sort of wavy end.
So then I do up to 9, don't I?
I did up to 9. I did 9 only, but
doubles, 9 singles. I know the 9 singles is what I want for the half doubles, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did 9 and I measured it, and that was 7 inches. You might measure it and you might need to do another round. So it would be 10 singles in between, single half double crochets, and then 11, 12. You're just going up by 1 each time. You know, it's really simple like that.
So
thank you, Tammy.
It was fun. Ladies, have a good night and even sleep well. Great chat. Yes, we'll catch up with you another night. I want to watch my show. And there'll be there'll be no doubt tomorrow.
Send me a message if you have any problems.
I will. Bye.